changed. You know that?
In the last 5 years, I've really changed.
You have changed. No, think about this. Like, first of all, you come out here with a fantastic and very expensive-looking leather jacket.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Which tells me that you've renegotiated your contract with CBS.
Yes.
And may I say, and I don't mean this in any way other than a huge compliment, you're a little bit sideburny.
Okay.
Which tells me you're doing
sideburns,
well.
yes. Long sideburns mean affluence.
Right.
Which is always good.
Ladies always say he's got a lot of hair down the side of his face. That's what they're looking for.
That means there's lots of hair everywhere too.
I don't know if I don't know if that's what they're looking for.
I thought that was a good thing.
No, yeah, you went too far there.
I always go too far.
You always go too far. But you know what's interesting about you? You bring it back.
I do.
Yeah, you go too far and then you bring it back.
You know me so well.
I do. I have to tell you, Kunal, you're the wind beneath my wings.
Wow. Do you want to sing that for a little bit?
No, apparently we got into trouble with the music clearance people
because
about
we can't sing.
But I think if I say I really like that song, that'll help, right?
Is that okay?
I really like that song.
I like the wind beneath your wings. But you know what's funny about it's not really funny, but the truth is
then it'll do well here.
Exactly. It's funny when you start something with funny, it's funny, and then you say it and it's actually not that funny. Then you're setting yourself up for disaster. So this is not actually that funny, it's actually a fact, is that the... I don't know what I'm saying.
All right.
No, but seriously. This is... Anyway, it's a fact. But this jacket was free.
What?
Yeah, because the thing is, when you don't have money and you're trying to make it, then you have to pay for everything. But then when you actually make it and have money, then you get everything for free.
Yeah.
Which is so bizarre.
Yeah, I know. I'm still paying for Crikey.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, yeah. If I say I like that word, I can say that word, can I?
Wait, you can't. That word's also not
No, you can't. Apparently,
Can you say poop? You can't say poop.
Oh, I'm still paying for poop.
Yeah. Poop is one of those words. Poop is one of those words that's really interesting. Like, if you say poop instead of the other word at a bar, like a girl might be like, oh, said poop instead of that word. Then that
means he's sensitive.
Yeah, he's sensitive.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's funny when you just poo over everything, as opposed to that over everything. You know.
You've changed, man.
Changed.
Yeah.
I've become so Hollywood. I'm using words like poo.
Yeah. That's the big Hollywood word.
I'll just stop saying.
How are you doing? Did your parents come over and visit? Did that actually happen? You were talking about that last time.
They came to visit.
From India, right?
They came from India. Yeah. You take a flight. It takes about 22 to 24 hours to fly.
Wow.
And then they came, which is, you know, they've come to America quite a bit since '99, and they had a great time. You know, I love when my parents come because my whole house smells like Indian food.
Yeah. I'm not Indian, and my house smells like Indian food. But I do love Indian food.
I love Indian food.
Me too,
you know, people don't like it because it's too spicy.
Well, that's because they don't know anything about it.
And they're not people of the world.
That's right.
I don't like that.
Whoa, calm down there, Kunal. Whoa, calm down. You went crazy there.
Sorry, I've become so Hollywood.
You've become so Hollywood.
I'm just pooping over everyone.
Yeah, no. No, what kind of Indian food do you enjoy? The kormas?
The korma. Yeah, I like
That's what I meant to say, korma.
Korma, sorry.
Yeah.
It sounded like you said you like the karma.
Well, as we're on the subject, do you like the karma?
I do like karma. I think karma is a good thing. If you have good karma, then good things will happen to you. If you have bad karma, then the world will poop on you. I sorry.
Man.
I always go too much.
What the hell?
Because the gentleman said that I could say it, so I kept saying it.
He's very excited you called him a gentleman right there. Right? Now, listen, what did they do then when they were here? Did you take them surfing and stuff?
No. I've never... speaking of surfing, I did take them to Hawaii for one of my friend's weddings.
You
and I went
did?
to Hawaii, for the first time.
Nice. How did you like that?
I liked it. It was the air was very fresh,
yes.
Which is really nice. The seafood is very delicious. But you know, seriously, the one thing that really irritated me is that I'm not a big feet person. You know, I don't like feet. I do.
You made yourself laugh there, didn't you? Get out, yeah.
No,
you don't like feet?
You know how that feeling you have, not you, anyone per se, when you're on the top of a tall building, that sense you have of jumping out, or if
I'm going to jump. Right.
I cannot, if someone's feet are exposed, not look at their feet. And in Hawaii, apparently no one wears shoes, or if you do wear shoes, your feet are exposed. So if I was like, oh, that girl's so pretty, I would look at her feet, and for some reason, incessantly, they wouldn't be nice or something, or they wouldn't be up to par.
Well,
and then you, no, and then
what's the ideal foot for you then?
No.
Is that the kind of thing you're after?
Oh.
What the hell, man? Well, you're hating on my feet, Kunal.
No,
You've changed.
See,
You really don't like feet?
I can't just stop looking at it. Please take it down. I can't stop looking at it.
I don't mind you looking at it.
Yeah, but you've... No.
Go on, look at it.
No. You've got those, like, you've got that little sweat glistening on your toe. I don't like it. Please take it.
Yeah, look, a little bit of toe cleavage there as well. Right? Do you know what ladies like, by the way, while we're on the subject? If you get a little sock mark here.
They like that?
Oh, it drives them crazy. Well, look at Lesbian Row right now.
Oh, wow.
They're salivating.
Wait, do I have one? I don't, I don't have one.
No, you don't, yeah.
That
Please
was-
stop doing that.
I
don't
know,
wanna look at
sorry.
your foot.
That was disgusting.
All right, so there's that.
Please, come on. I don't like it.
All right, I'm sorry. All right. It's behind you.
Put
now.
your socks back on, because you're going to pull
man.
something, I know, and then I'll be talking and your foot will be...
All right, I'll put my sock back on. All right. She's lighting up about the feet. All right.
Anyway,
So you went to Hawaii. Was that nice then?
Went
You
to
give
Hawaii.
everyone a hard time. Put shoes on, everyone.
No, I had to become okay with it. But you know, it's like you're drinking some nice drinks and you're eating some food, and then people are there and they're picking their toes and they're eating their pizza, and it's disgusting. Anyway, Hawaii was lovely.
Yeah. Hey, we have to take a commercial break.
Okay.
Yeah, you know who's sponsoring the show tonight?
Who?
Mysel Foot Powder. Is that a real thing?
Okay.
That would be funny, though.
That would be funny.
Yeah. We'll take a commercial break.
Okay.
Jeff, show Kunal your feet, will you?
Why don't you come over here and I'll show you?
Do the commercial break thing, Jeff.
All right. Tonight's program brought to you by Foot Powder. We'll see you in just a moment.